So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Ruben Neves. Kaká. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Scholes. That looks a good ball through. York! York! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Del Piero. Quarter of an hour played. He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. He'll try from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Quality ball. Adriano. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. And a shot! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Adriano. Oh, nice touch. Front-footed pressing going on here. Adriano gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Guardiola. Pressing high and with purpose. He's gone for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a great chance! Goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
York. It's a goal kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dink. Can he finish? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? York. Figo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Costa Curta. Guardiola. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kaká. And that's a superb pass. And that's been won straight back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type.
Del Piero!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a hit! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Petit. Now it's Berardi. Adriano.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is expertly dealt with. Beckenbauer. Ruben Neves. Oh, good. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Boca Juniors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
Oh, Waters has shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Figo has created one goal already. That has ended up in no man's land. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kaká. Oh, super find. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Scholes, it's Scholes! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe, and it's Belletti.
The attendance for this match was
running strong and purposeful.
29,514.
60 minutes played. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Del Piero looking to play it into the box. That is some save from De Gea. Has a look and plays it forward. Adriano. He can run onto that.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And here's Del Piero. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Quality ball. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez getting this one clear. Petit. Adriano. That's Petit. Just about up to 75 minutes. Del Piero. De Gea will lay claim to that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So what can they make of this? That's a shade optimistic.
Boca Juniors really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Adriano. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Belletti. Now it's Del Piero. Petit has got himself a free kick.
Substitution.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. One 0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! And that would have won it.
Yildiz really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Time and again they are repelled.
Boca Juniors have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona. Belletti. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gently done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shifted upfield. Shot at goal! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that's it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Kaka! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kaka gets his pass away. Danger averted for now. And he's gone looking for safety. Looks to go up and over. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength.
Big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Had a shot! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kolumuani, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Paulo Dybala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Taremi. Oh, this is a very good run. This is promising. And they're quick to get it back. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaka, and he's onside. Now the finish! And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again, in double quick time. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kolumuani! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Works it forward. Kaka. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Taremi. Shifted it to the flank. DiMarco. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Driving on and making good progress. Costa Curta makes the interception. Stefan de Vrij.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Martinez. De Vrij wins the duel this time. Barella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
McTominay, who does have an assist to his name. And he goes cross-field. DiMarco. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good alertness. He's gone forward. Danilo. DiMarco with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Locatelli. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Dybala. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Kaka. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Taremi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more. That is good strength. Kaka going face to face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Locatelli.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. Dybala. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Barella. And here's Inzaghi. No, he's not getting his way this time. DiMarco. DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Dybala, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that has a shot? Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Danilo. Taremi. That looks a cracking ball. And Martinez! Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chiesa gets rid without sophistication. DiMarco.
Oh, that was one.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Martinez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, important interception. Barella, that's really well manoeuvred. Stefan de Vrij. Martinez. He could be in here. Now it's Martinez. He is through here. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. Fagioli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a loose ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Dybala. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kaka. Now Costa Curta. Rabiot. Good spot, he's seen the run. He can run onto that. Now it's Martinez. Big chance. There's the hit. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first...
Martinez! Rising over the bar.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 30, il numero 77. Attenzione, un cambio.
That could spell trouble. Decent hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. And he's stuck. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
There's going to be another change
numero
here.
16. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Martinez.
5, il numero 7.
Played back in. Carlos Augusto. Kaká. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
And the shot! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Vlahovic very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.